It's a request to all the viewers to recite Durud Pak with me upon our last Holy Prophet, peace be upon him. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ala ali Muhammad kama sallaita ala Ibrahima wa ala ali Ibrahima innaka Hamidum Majid. Allahumma barik ala Muhammadin wa ala ali Muhammad kama barakta ala Ibrahima wa ala ali Ibrahima innaka Hamidum Majid. Islam guides us in all way how to treat with people and how to deal with them. In every code of life we have guidance from Islam. Our last holy prophet, peace be upon him, said, "They, servants, are only your brothers. Allah has placed them in their care. Allah has placed them in your care, and so whoever has a brother under his care, then let him feed him from what he eats himself, clothe him with what he clothes himself. Let him not overburden him, but what that which he cannot bear, and if he overburdens him, then let him lend him a hand." Reference number Sahih Bukhari 3007. When your servant prepares food for you and lays it for you, if you have refuses, then let him take a morsel and feed him with that. Reference number Tirmidhi 1853. So, while he has suffered the inconvenience of heat and smoke when cooking, you should ask him how to sit down and share the meal with your servant. Prophet Muhammad ﷺ explains that Allah on the day of judgment will be angry with you if you will be the opponent of the person who employs a laborer and takes full work from him but does not pay him for his labor. Reference number Redod US Sahih 1587. We will discuss about Hazrat Hakim Luqman. Hazrat Hakim Luqman was not a prophet. We even don't know about him very much, but we admit that he was beloved by Allah, so that Allah referred a surah which is called Surah Luqman, which is 31st number surah, and which the advices Hazrat Hakim Luqman gave to her son. That advices was mentioned in the Quran Pak. Hazrat Hakim Luqman was a very wise person. He was a slave, a servant, and he was living his life in the slavery. His boss was very merciful and he was very kind to Hakim Luqman, but he gives more attention to Hazrat Hakim Luqman than his other slaves. That's why other slaves were jealous of Hakim Luqman, and they always tried to do such things which his master cannot like. That's why they want to disgrace Hazrat Hakim Luqman in the eyes of his master, his boss. Once a opportunity came that his boss asked all his slaves to go to the garden, and there they can pick fresh fruits and bring him to the palace. So all the slaves make a plan, and they make the plan in a way that they can disgrace Hazrat Hakim Luqman in the eyes of master. So in the garden, all slaves eated fruits from the trees, and they let and they give not any opportunity to Hazrat Hakim Luqman to eat anything. Hazrat Hakim Luqman was very worried about what they did, but he was silent. After coming from the garden, the all slaves told to the master that your dear one, Hazrat Hakim Luqman, eated the fruits, and the all slaves were hungry. This blame Hazrat Hakim Luqman cannot bear, but he was still silent. To make him prove that he is innocent, he asked his master that he should boil water in a pot with some garlic, and all slaves should run up to 3 miles, and Hazrat Hakim Luqman will accompany them. When they will come back, the master should give all slaves 1 glass of boiled water with garlic, and when they will drink that, they will certainly have vomiting, and all the eaten things will come out from their throat. This was quite obvious, so that all slaves becomes guilty, but they cannot do because they don't want to take back their blame. So master acted upon the advice of the slave Hazrat Hakim Luqman, and he give the opportunity to all the slaves to run 3 miles, and when they came back, he presented 1 glass of water to all, and they all started vomiting, and they vomit what fruits they have eaten. Hazrat Hakim Luqman was innocent, that's why when he vomited, nothing came out from his throat, because he was innocent and he did not eat anything. So it was quite obvious that Hazrat Hakim Luqman proved himself as an innocent person, and all the other slaves were the responsible persons. So it is quite true that if we will jealous of others because of their blessings, because of their things they have, it is not good for ours, or it is not good for ours that we will indulge into something which is not good for us. So we should be happy that what God has given to us, and we should be satisfied with that. So I will tell you about my personal things, that in life I have to cooperate with many people as a boss and as subordinate. In my parents' home, there was a home worker which we called as Masi ji, and she was very helpful, not to me only but for my parents. She served my parents for at least 15 years and 3 months, and we were not having any blood relation with that, but she gave us such service that we become thankful to her. Through 2 days ago, she is passed away, and she gave me such love like a daughter. And when she is now no more, and I am missing her, it was a opportunity came to me that she was very sick, and she came into my parents' home. She was not able to do work, and I helped her, and she gave me lots of thankfulness, and she said that God may be merciful to me, and I am not now leading my life because of her thankfulness and good wishes. Although home workers came to our home and they take money, even then Islam says that we should be respectful and we should be quite helping to our home workers. We should not do anything wrong with them. If we do so, our society will be better, and the next coming time will be not quite successful for us, and we will be satisfied for what we have done. Thank you so much.